I'm back at Bowyers Wood and the birds are singing and drumming. Great spotted woodpecker, blackcap, chiff-chaff. Spring is here and I'm very excited. It was just a couple of weeks ago that we put the beavers into their enclosure, so I'm here to see Grace for an update of that. Our tawny owls, will they be ready to ring? Jimmy's turned up, fingers crossed for that. And then, of course, we'll be looking at the small mammal traps to see if I'm going to get bitten by a mouse. Who knows? Do you have a favourite tree? Is it a tree in a local park where you walk your dog? Sometimes you stand under it in the rain. Maybe your favourite tree is the tree under which you first had a kiss. My favourite tree of the moment is this tree. Oh, I know it's small and insignificant, and it's slightly naked from about a metre down. This is my favourite tree because it's the first tree in Bowyers Wood that has been debarked by our beavers. Yes! But look, this is proof that they're already changing our landscape. So they've nibbled off the bark, they've eaten that bark, and then they've started here to gnaw more significantly so that they can pull this tree down. This is beavers in action. This is beavers building biodiversity. This is thanks to you at Ecotalk. Fantastic. Here we are, 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in.
Keeping up with the bowyers. What's been happening?
Keeping up with the beavers has been very entertaining.
Yeah?
We've got camera traps all over the enclosure, so...
First thing, have you seen them again in daylight?
I have.
Really?
I have. I've been so lucky. Yeah, I've come down around 6 o'clock, dusk, and they've been really active.
Have they?
Yeah, and pretty unfazed by my presence, which has been a blessing.
Really?
Yeah.
Inside
really
the enclosure?
incredible. Inside the enclosure.
That's very privileged because normally by now it's like infrared, grainy, black
yeah,
and white.
exactly, and they've disappeared. But no, they're still hanging out where we've released them. They've started damming. The water's backing up. It's rising. See a big difference down there already. And
what about the Riverford fruit and veg that we're being very kindly supplied with?
Yeah, brilliantly. Riverford will be providing our fruit and veg for them. So they're on parsnips, carrots and apples.
And their favourite?
Parsnips, of course.
Of course, yeah.
It's the sweetness, I think.
Do they glaze them and bake them and
No,
with honey?
they don't. But they do like the sap of the pine trees.
What about the ones that you've pinched out of the packet and you've taken home? Did you glaze them?
No, they don't know about that. No one needs to know about that, Chris.
Right, okay.
So there's obviously so much footage, but I've collated some of the best bits that I wanted to share with you. So, here we are. We're back at our temporary lodge.
Yep.
And this is one of our male offspring, which I've named B-Boy. He's got a very distinctive marking on his tail.
Oh, yes.
And he is very active in dam building and helping Mum with the lodge as well. Well, not the lodge, the burrow she's in at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's him having a little groom by their food pile, by their lodge.
Look at that, it's fantastic,
This was day 2. It's just lovely to see them in the daylight as well.
Yeah, it's really helpful when it comes to identifying them, isn't it?
Yes, and also checking on their welfare as well, because they've got this kind of like strand down the middle of the tail.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be nice and fleshy, the tail, and when that really stands out, then you know something's not quite right with them and they're maybe not having enough food or...
Excellent.
So that's another cool way to do that. We've got some nice mandarin ducks here. This is Mum's burrow in the background.
Are they going in there? Oh, that's the beaver's burrow, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I've not seen mandarin ducks here before.
No.
It's very
I mean, yes.
Not a fan.
No, a little bit overstated for me, a little bit obvious.
Fine.
A little bit,
No worries, we'll move on.
Versace. Anyway.
Here you've got B-Boy's just come out of the lodge. And he's just swum along here. And you know, this water's been so murky, and I just think it's amazing that we can actually see through the water as well.
Look at that. So this is this sort of little cave that they've excavated there as a sort of a temporary lodge.
Yeah, they've been working on it.
And it must be
you
quite
can see
deep.
Mum's got a parsnip in there.
Oh, yes.
So he's bringing her some food as well, which is really nice to see.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Of that. But yes, I mean, the thing is, given the size of that adult female and the fact that she's able to disappear into that area so that we can't see her, it's quite big, isn't it?
It is quite big. And I think she's definitely been deepening it around the back area as well, because I've seen that a couple of the kits have been in there with her as well. Not kits, the offspring, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, they're making do with that, definitely. here you can see she's been bringing some of the hay from the temporary lodge
Yeah.
and popping it into the burrow.
Look at
Kind of got
that.
it on her back there.
So they're transporting the hay from that we've given them and taking it into their own new
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
It's perfect, isn't it?
It's exactly what we want to see.
Yeah.
So this is one of the dams that we put in place to kind of help them with some ideas. And to be honest, on the most part, they've ignored them
Right.
and started on their own dams, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
But this is just one of them coming over, having a little groom.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
They're very dexterous with their hands.
Yeah.
So a rat there,
Oh, yes.
but you've got Mum there in the background. And I think this video just really shows how much deeper the water is now, because they can swim all round here, whereas before they were clambering over these bits of rocks and these riffles and
And that's deepened because of this, those sort of rudimentary dams they've started.
the
do you
dams
think?
they've started, yeah, which I'll show you now.
Oh, my goodness, look at that.
Yeah. And so this dam now,
Is that still there?
it's almost underwater now, because they've started another dam downstream,
Yeah.
and the water's backed up so much that this one's almost under. So they've now kind of come back to this one. Here's a video. That's one of them actually just, eating some foliage which is around. So I know we're supplementary
Yeah.
feeding them, but
That's
it's so nice to see.
It looks like currants, doesn't it? It looks like
It does. I'm not actually sure what it is. We
they
should
look like
check
they're
that out.
currants on the water side. They're looking by the shape of those leaves and the growth pattern.
Yeah,
So it's it looks like black currants or something like that.
yeah. It's not prickly though. So,
No. Wow,
yeah.
that's nice as well. Kingfisher.
Kingfisher, day one.
Bonus.
Great shot as well, right in front of the camera.
It is a great shot. It is a great shot. We should just tone it down a little bit. That's all. I mean, I think
It's pretty extra.
it is OTT.
You
Isn't
don't
it?
see them very often, so I feel it's
Yes,
okay.
it's a treat though.
Exactly.
It is a treat, overdressed or not.
So this is the same dam, but you can see now, you know,
Yes.
the water's coming over it,
Yeah.
but piling it up with mud.
God, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It's really brilliant.
I mean, it's taken them less than 2 weeks, and that's a pretty good dam, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I mean, you
it's
can see
very
the difference.
good.
Look at the difference in water level from this side to this side.
I know, it's amazing. Yeah, and you can see all the fresh stuff in it
Yeah.
here with the leaves, and yeah, the use of the mud is really impressive. I think it's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Great to see.
So that was the first dam.
So that's the first dam, and in daylight now you can really see that the water's just flowing over and through it. I wanted to ask you about this little bird down here.
Oh my goodness, it's one of the best birds in Britain.
Is it really?
Well, I think so. It's a male bullfinch.
Oh, wow.
Action replay, please.
Sure.
Action replay.
Of course.
Hold on a moment. I'm gonna have to stroke my trousers. This is it's right up there with male sparrowhawk as my.
Oh, brilliant.
Seriously.
Here you go.
Oh, look at that! What a beauty!
Yeah.
Sensational. Coming to drink.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the energy the beavers have brought, but I've seen so many more beautiful birds around since they've moved in.
Top work. Bullfinch and beaver.
I'm going to collate a whole section just of the birds in the beaver enclosure for you.
Yes. Well, what a treat that is.
Yes.
Male bullfinch. I mean, look, the thing is, Grace, what's so heartening is the fact that they have only been here 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
They've built a dam. They've
Yeah.
built an albeit
Yeah.
temporary lodge.
Yeah.
But it's big enough to get at least 3 beavers there.
Well, exactly.
They're eating the scrumptious Riverford donation. Carrots,
Plus what's already there.
and they've chewed their own tree.
They
They've
have.
started stripping bark.
They have.
Didn't take long for them to start being
No, not at all.
beavery, did it?
No, they know it's theirs, and I think that's really nice.
I wonder, how much of the enclosure they've explored.
Day by day, I was seeing more and more signs of gnawing, a bit further from the release
So
site
they're
each
spreading
day.
out,
They
they're
really
spreading out.
are. They really are. They've been exploring loads.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Honestly, so heartening, all of that stuff, isn't it, really?
Absolutely.
They're doing so much
Yeah.
so quickly.
Yeah.
And they're all looking happy and healthy.
Very happy and healthy.
So are you, with your glazed
Oh,
parsnips.
tell me about it.
Your glazed parsnips. But every night you're on the glazed parsnips.
Every single night.
Every single night.
No, I try not to take too many away from the beavers because it is their favourite.
Yeah, I
you
felt
know.
that about the carrots earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that bag of... Who put that bag of carrots there near my car? I don't know.
It's for the beavers, Chris.
So the beavers are all doing brilliantly. Next week, we're going to be checking up on those tawny owls with Jimmy and, of course, Grace's small mammal trapping skills.